Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. As you can see, we are not in Moria, however we are still with the dwarves. We are in Thorin's Hall, and that is because in the last episode I mentioned the whole crafting thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to craft up a new weapon for us with our Weaponsmithing Skill. As you can see, I wanted to get Westfold completed and sorted out. So I went on my main character, which is a prospector, and I had a look on the wiki about how much I needed, and I needed 128 low-grade Kellanard ingots, so these ones here. And I had 131, so I sent 128 of these right over to myself, and I also just picked up some 10, or 20 actually, bits of pure Kellanard ore, and that is the crit item that helps out. So we are going to be ending up making or leveling ourselves up so we can master, so we're to mastery, so we can crit this weapon, or rather this weapon, the sword, and we are going to hopefully, we have 20 chances to which is going to be like I think it's a 70% chance with the crit item to make this sword, and this sword is like 102 to 170 damage in comparison to what we even have here. It's pretty much exactly the same as this sword at the moment, so I think that's a very good thing. So I'm in not in Moria, I'm in Thorin's Hall, because it's kind of the, you know, the metalsmithing place, if you hadn't guessed yet. So the Forging Hall is where we are. What we're going to do, we can also, eventually, there should be a weapon crafter here. We should be able to pick up some more, hopefully some more, you know, recipes and stuff, but they only go to tier 5, so that's only, master, which isn't too useful for us, but it is nice to have. So either way, what we're going to do is we're going to go to one of these, which should give us this, and this episode is going to be just us crafting, so a bit of a change of pace overall is going to give us a bit of XP. We can actually see how much XP we get out of this, but it's just going to be a bit of a change of pace, leveling a crafting up and keeping us on level with this, because right now, you know, when we get to this, we can't actually equip this yet, I've realized, which kind of sucks, but it is nice to have, and we also get that bit of extra XP from this. So once we get to level 66, we can equip this critted weapon, which will be really, really nice. Like, we are waiting for this, you know, the second age legendary sword to happen. And then we can also, once we hit level 66, we can go and give ourselves a new set of armor and a new set of jewelry and everything. We'll just be super, super good. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this. For now, I'll do the sped up version of this. I hope this, it says we need to do 128 iterations, and we only have 64, I realize, so we might have to cut it a bit close, but either way, we should have enough, I'm hoping, to go back and forth. If not, then I'll have to get a bit more to send over, but I will see you after we've done the sped up area. Okay, so I realized in the end that I had about half of the amount I needed. I had 128, but I really need 256, because the point was you needed to do this low-grade Kellanard or ingot to that 128 times on both of them, which meant, you know, considering each one of these requires 2, I needed 256. So what I did for the rest of the night, it is now a new day, you can see the VIP bonus XP has been added. I went and got some more low-grade Kellanard ore. I picked up 256 exactly of the ore, so I could smelt it into 128, and then obviously got some crits along the way. So we're going to do that, and let's do 128, or I guess we'll just do all of these and then all back, because either way it's going to give us experience, and now we got the double XP as well. So I'm not sure exactly how many we need. It's a bit... Normally I'm a bit better with the numbers than this, but now I'm slightly out of sync because I did it a weird way. So either way, we're going to do 107 down to low-grade Calnard, the Calnard metal shards, and then back to Calnard, or low-grade Calnard ingots. So, yeah, another sped-up thing, and I'll see you after. Okay then, so after a game crash, which I don't actually know what caused it, but we are here finally, and we have got now Mastery of Westfold, which also means, well, once we got to Proficiency, we already unlocked Eastamnet, but yeah, we haven't got anything for that yet. We definitely need to get some scroll cases if we can. I will keep an eye out for them. I generally do anyway, but I need to make sure I do pay attention to them. So we are roughly about halfway through, nearly. Well, we have 233,099 to go, and we're at basically 200,000. So give it in about 15,000 XP, which is roughly about one more quest that we're running right now. That we're going to be halfway to level 66. But we have our Calnard sword, and what we want is just to double check, which one do we want? We might agility, or I think this was the one I wanted to go to, because that's vitality. Oh no, I know now. It gives fate, will, and vitality, but we want the agility mostly. But our sword right now doesn't do that, so I'm actually thinking for now we might go with this one, because that gives us a lot more vitality than our current one, more will than our current one, and also more fate than our current one, so it kind of sticks where it is, and plus 51 in combat power regen, which isn't the greatest thing in the world, but it is some power regen. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to go for that one. We also have our title, if you didn't notice, but I'm going to use that. We have a 60% chance of doing this. We have 73 tries at it. Well, really only 20, because we only have 20 crit items, so hopefully this can be our first do it straight away, but we'll have to see. So, hopefully, fingers crossed. There we go! Inscribe item, we're not going to inscribe it with anything. And there is our sword, ready for level 66. So now when we do level up, we will be able to instantly equip that, as well as the fact of I will be creating a new set of armor for level 66 and a new set of jewelry for level 66. And I might also see if I can get a class item as well, because I realized I haven't got one of those yet. And I'm not sure if I... well, obviously this is a level 65 weapon. This is only a level 59, so we are actually going to have to work on getting an updated bow as well. But that is going to be it for this episode, a bit off of the normal track of things, because, you know, I wanted to create a sword and level us up a little bit in the armory or weaponsmith thing. I also need to, as I said, do the tailor stuff, but that's on different characters entirely. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next episode, we are going to go back to Moria and complete all that stuff. I'm going to clear up my inventory. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye-bye.